Hi all. So let's begin with today's tutorial. Previously, we have put the functionality in our AI in which he was choosing different locations and he was moving to that location. After that, he was waiting for 5 seconds. So we haven't put any functionality to set his mood, so we will do that today. And we will put also some functionality of attacking the character, our playing character. AI will attack. So let's begin with the tutorial. So first, what we have to do, we have to put functionality for these two. Like by default, our character will be happy, but as soon as he is hit by, like, if he is hit by the player character, he will get angry. Okay. So for this, what we will do, we will create one more task which will be a custom task. So go back to the content browser, go back to the characters in our AI brain. Okay, no, sorry, just go to C++ classes and the character in AI brain. We have made the previous bitrate task. Now we will create one more. So we will parent to btt task node. Just click this, just click next. We will rename it as btt task underscore. I will name it as attacking. Okay, and we will keep the position same and just create class. Okay, now the class is created. Just remove the folder, we don't need that. Control S. Okay, Unreal has compiled the code and we have that class here. Okay, just go back to that class, go to the header file and just click Control left and click. As we have discussed about this function in previous tutorial, so what we will do, we will just copy this function to override it. So first I will create the okay, wait, it is in protected, so protected, and I will include this and it will be, and I am overriding this, so override. Okay, okay, that's great. Execute task. One more thing, I will create the constructor. So public and constructor. Okay, just create the implementation for this guy too. I will create the implementation. I'm not getting. Okay, so we have the implementation in the constructor. I will set the node name. It is not mandatory, but for the cleanliness, attacking new player. Okay, next here what I want to, like, I want AI to attack the player, right? So we have the AI. See, we have the AI player, and the parent class of AI is the base character, and we have attacking code in the base character. So what we will do, first I will get the spawn from the U behavior tree component. So owner com, please. Okay, owner com dot get AI owner get form. So what it will do, it will write upon, and I want the AI pawn of that of this class, C underscore AI character. So what I will do, I will cast it. So AI underscore AI char, I want a pointer, so AI character goes to cast Yes, I want to include that header file. So ASC underscore AI character, and I will put this code here. Okay, if I haven't done any mistake, it should work. Next thing, if you have ever, if you ever override some function, just remember to call super. Okay, so super, the whole character. Next, we have the function in the base character. If you go to base character dot h, we have the function of attacking, but it is in private. So what we will do, we will switch it to the public section. Okay, and okay, let's call it from here, AI char dot attacking. Perfect. Now I'm attacking, but you should have a gun. Like if you go to the definition of this attacking, you should have a gun. Without this, it won't work. So for this, what we will do, just go to the AI, go to character in AI. What we will do in begin play, we will attach a gun. Okay, so how we will do that? So in AI class, just click here and look for the variable a gun. So it contains all the class, right? So what we will do, just a gun, and what I will do, I will just add the class of um gun assault. Okay, so which is this gun, and so now our character has a gun. So how if he gets angry, how we will equip that gun? Because as player, what we do, we just scroll the button. So we have to call that function also. So just go to the base character and look for that function. Okay, I'm scrolling up, scroll down. So this is the function, scroll up. So yes, so we are using this scrolling function, which is taking the int value. Like if I'm scrolling up, so I was adding 1, and if I'm scrolling down, so I was detecting 1. So we will use the same function. What we will do, we will shift this function in public. So now scrolling is available for our AI character. So just close it, close that too, and let's go to our character, and okay, I don't want to add that gun or equip that gun here. So what we will do, we will just return ebt node result succeeded. Control Shift V to check if everything works fine. Okay, we got an error because we don't have the header file of AI controller. So just we will include that, include AI controller.h. Perfect. Now this error should be gone. Next thing, what we will do, we will switch to the AI character. So in AI character, what do we want as default? We want our character to be in happy mode. So how we will do that? See, in C++, it is not possible if you have in the C++ file, and you can't choose that here. Like you can do that in Blueprint, but if you want to select it as blackboard value, like in the drop down value, it will not be available. So what we will do, we will create a function in MAI character which will be available in the Blueprint. So for that, just go to the AI dot h, and in public section we will make function u function, which will be blueprint implementable event, and for setting normal mode, and we will do same for setting angry mode. Okay, so what does it mean by blueprint implementable event? It means that you don't have to include the whole definition of this function. You have to implement this function in the blueprint version. So this line just state that. Okay, so what we can do, if I control shift B this now, so this function will be available in our blueprint class. Okay, now what I will do in AI's class CPP, as default in begin play, I want to setting okay, that function setting normal mode. I want to set this in the begin play. Okay, now I want to be in angry mode if I am hit by the player. So how we will implement that? So if I go to the base character, in here we have override a function called take damage, but it is in the base character, and that function is like hidden in the AI character. So what we will do, we will just make it as virtual, and we will override this function here in AI character 2. So, and it was in public, so we will do that in public. Now we will make the definition complete implementation. Why we have used this? Because I want AI character, like in this class I want to know if I am hit by some bullet or not. So if I am taking damage, so I have hit by the bullet. So now what I will do, I will setting angry mode. So I will call this function here. So it is all linking up. Now the next thing is I will set these two functions in our blueprint. Why we are doing that? Because if I will include enum here, then it won't show up in Blackboard. We can't set in Blackboard. So in AI character, those functions should be available. So setting angry mode and setting normal mode. Okay. Next thing, how now we have to set these value here in the AI current mode. So how we will do that? Just get Blackboard. The target is okay, and here set value as enum. Okay, just tag this. Okay, perfect. For key name, make it literal, and key name is AI current mode. So just copy paste it, and now I want the enum value, right? And we have that enum named as e underscore AI modes, literal e mode, perfect. For upper one, okay, for lower one I want the normal, so happy, and for upper one I want it to be angry. Perfect. Just compile and save. I haven't compiled these functions yet, so I'm just saving it and compiling it. And now that AI should work fine, let the compiler do its task. Okay, I have got an error that this function must return a float value. So I will return 0. Okay. Okay, so take. I am overriding it. So just super take damage. Perfect. So Control Shift B. So it's a success. Let's go to Unreal and check if everything works fine. So Control P. Now our AI is moving to the random location. After 5 seconds it will start research. If I hit that character, I should see now my AI current mode is angry, and now if this node is true, so he should move towards me, but it is not. Okay, let's look why. Okay, there are two issues. First, we are not putting what is our playing character. It is none, so we have to start that. We have to put that first. And second, like here, you have to like go for observe abort and click to self. What does it mean? If this, if something is running, like if our character is moving from here to here, and in the middle this condition just got false, so it will break everything here. So that is why we are doing self here. Okay, we will do the same thing with this. So self, click save, and for this we have to set the playing character. So let's set this variable too. So just switch to UAI character, and in begin play we will put this code. So just cast AI controller. Why I'm using this cast? Because AI controller have the functionality of behavior tree. Okay, normal controller doesn't have. That is why. So get controller. Controller. Perfect. Get blackboard component. That is good. See, now we have this component. Next, what? Okay, it is not giving functionality. That means we have to include the header file for u blackboard component. I do know the path for that, so I will include it directly. It's dash include behavior tree, yes, and I want the blackboard component. Okay, I want the behavior tree also, so I will include that too. Include behavior tree slash black behavior tree. So okay, so now I should have the access. Perfect. So set value as object. Next, f name. It is a I think what was the name of that value. So just go to the blackboard playing character. Just copy this and paste it here. Comma. Now the object, I want that pawn, our play character, so that pawn is available in u gameplay statics. I don't his definition, so this is the include, and here we have the function get player pawn, and for world context it is get world, comma, the index will be always 0, obviously. So let me recall this once again. See, the AI controller has the functionality of the blackboard and the behavior tree. That is why we have cast it to the AI controller. As I am using this in the AI, that is why I can cast directly into AI controller. Next thing, I have told you about this part. Now the last part, I want to save the variable for the player character. So player character definition is available in the U gameplay statics. And how do I know that? So just in here, what you can do, just get player pawn. Okay, get player pawn. If you hover over this node here, the target is gameplay statics. So that is why I know. Okay, so we have everything here, and I have set the key. Now everything should work fine. So just compile it again. Control Shift B. It's a success. So again, switch back to this. Control Alt P. Switch to the behavior tree and look for the player, if we have the player character set or not. We have. See, it is saying player, I am playing character. Now if I try to hit this, let me switch it again, Alt P. Now let me test this, Control Alt P. Okay, come on. Now, like I have pressed that Q button and I have attacked. See, now he is moving towards me. If I try to get away, she is chasing me. Now she is not attacking me, like she is just coming to me. What I want, first thing, the acceptable radius to be 500, so he or she can have some distance. Next, I want AI, like if I try to run with Alt P, let me attack her. When she's coming, if I try to move, she is not looking at me. So we have to put that code too. So for this, just go to the task and there should be rotate to face BB entry. I want this task. And for blackboard entry, the target of the playing character, I want to keep to me only. Next, I want to attack, and we have created the task for that. So BT task, attack. Okay, we have this node, and I want to have some gap between the attack. So wait for 0.5 seconds. Let's check if everything is fine or not. So again, Control P, Alt P, sorry. So I picked the gun. I've attacked this AI. She's coming towards me. She is okay. Yes. This is a selector, and I want the functionality from left to right in successive manner, like success. But selector will not go right until the first fails. So what we will do, we will create the sequence. Just move everything from left to right. Move, then board entry, attacking the player, and the wait function. Just delete this and everything should work fine. Again, so now you know the difference between the sequence and the selector node, right? Okay, let's go back again. Let's attack her. I have attacked her. I have gone close. Now she is looking at me, yes, but she is not attacking. So let's see why. Okay, just go back to the attacking task. In attacking task, I am just starting to attack, like I'm just calling this function, but I haven't equipped the gun yet. So what I will do, I will AI char dot scrolling 1. Why I have put 1? Because if we go and check this, what this value was doing, it was incrementing the index value. Basically it is just equipping the gun, right? So let me test it again. First Control Shift B. It's a success. Go back, Alt P. Now everything should work fine. Should. Okay. Okay. And just press E. Attack. Okay. Now he is equipping the gun, but he is not firing. He is not animating. So for this, what we will do, we will go to the NMBP, which is in the character mannequin animation, and we have this third person NMBP. My computer was not that slow, but still. Okay. Yes. Okay, I got the problem. See, our AI is the M AI character, and our main player is M playing character, and I'm casting to the playing character. So what we will do, will cast to the base character. Okay, so cast to C underscore base character, so everyone can inherit from this. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Compile and save. Now there is one more thing, that in our characters, if you go to the character, okay, if you try to look in the spring arm, we have created some socket offset, because when we try to play some game, our like this is the screen and this is the mid of the screen, our character stands here. That is why we have created this offset. So but AI, we don't need that for our AI. So what we will do, we will delete this offset. Okay, just zero it out, just compile and save. Now I think everything should work fine. So I click play. Perfect. Press E. If I shoot this, now see, he's shooting at me. Okay, I think I got the error. Like when he is attacking, he is like the line trace is hitting himself only. So what we want, we have to ignore the actor. So just go to the base character in attacking. In attacking, we will look for the line trace. This is the line trace. So here we haven't included the, like if you go to the line trace single by channel, here we are using the default collision query param. But we have to ignore like the own actor, the self actor. So what we will do, we will create f collision query params, correct, params equals to f collision query param, and params dot add ignored actor, and we will include this. Why we are including this? Like if we try to hit something, then we also ignore to ourselves because we are shooting, right? So we have ignored. Now we will include this param here. comma, and just paste it here. Now Control Shift P. Now he should not hit himself, and we should got the damage. It's a success. Let's go back to our game. Click play. I think for tutorial sake we should use different maps. Now see, I am getting the hit because the spark is coming. After some bullet collision I should be dead and I'm dead, but but she is not stopping, so we will remove this error in after class because it's already 30 minutes and it's been the long time. So for today's sponsor, I want to include an app called Mr. M Workout. It has animations, and if you can't go to gym as COVID is on, you can use this app. It has every exercise which you need, which you can do at home and at gym also. If you are in gym, then you can tick everything. If you are at home, just check home. If you have dumbbell or what, just check these buttons out and just click a start button, and it will give you the exercise and you can start it. For the app link, I will include it in the description. Thank you.